You're listening to the All Things Epic podcast with Bree Carroll Events founder and CEO, Bree Carroll. A show that helps you get intentional about incorporating experiences with purpose, impact, and community to your life, business, and relationships. Now, here she is, Bree.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to All Things Epic. I am Bree Carroll, and I am your host, and I am grateful to be here on this new platform. So this is our opening episode for All Things Epic, and I am grateful for all of the communities that are coming together under this umbrella. So if you are coming from the Epic Event Podcast, welcome. On that podcast, we talked about experiences with purpose, impact, and community, specifically as it related to events. You were able to receive tips and insights on how to truly have an epic event. And we're going to continue that conversation here. But we're going to expand the conversation because what I found is that I've been compartmentalizing my life and my message, and All Things Epic is an opportunity to really bridge the gap and have a more whole person concept around the things that are really important and necessary to talk about so that we can live out the experiences that we truly desire. Now, if you are a part of my military community, what's going on, y'all? You know me as the founder of Military Marriage Day and the host of Hearts and Stripes podcast. So for this special episode, it is airing on Hearts and Stripes because this is your invitation to come on over to All Things Epic. Hearts and Stripes has been a beautiful platform and opportunity for me to have real conversations about marriage, bringing on people to learn their lessons learned, tips, resources, and things that helped to make their marriage experiences more fulfilling, right? That was beautiful. And it even built up into Military Marriage Day as we know it. So to be a good steward of that platform, one of the things that I decided is that I needed to stop hosting two podcasts. And the way that I've decided to do that is to bring the conversations together. To bring the conversations of relationships, to bring the conversations on how you have to show up for yourself first before you can show up for other people. I decided to bring that all under one umbrella via All Things Epic. So whatever platform you may be joining us on or from, I encourage you to stick around. We are going to have fun. We are going to have real talk here. And we truly are going to be breaking down experiences with purpose, impact, and community on every episode in a way that is practical so that we can not just talk about it, but we can actually do something and be intentional in how we are stewarding our experiences. Let me break down what is to come as we continue with All Things Epic. So each episode, see, I'm so excited. Each episode, we will be talking about experiences. So that experience may look like an event. That experience may look like something that you can bring into your day-to-day. Because what I found is that we do a whole lot of work to prepare for like the thing, and we're not more conscious about how we create experiences in our day-to-day life. So we might talk about creating a room. We might talk about showing up in a room. We might talk about just making the spaces that you're in your day-to-day, whether that's your office or your home, become the experience that you desire it to have. Next up is purpose. We will continue to have purpose leading us in each episode with our purpose statements. So that'll be a statement that we share for each episode that kind of drives the overall point home. It'll be something quick and easy for you to remember so that you can continue to say whatever that purpose statement is throughout the week to carry you on to the next week when we'll meet again on the podcast. In addition to that, we'll be talking about impact. Listen, I'm really big about impact in this season of my life because I think we need to be more intentional about the impact that we are making. And oftentimes from both communities, my thought leader community, from my military community, we underestimate the amount of influence that we have and the impact that we are able to make. Okay, let me say it again. We underestimate the influence that we have and the impact that we're able to make. So we definitely will keep impact at the center of each and every conversation. And I'll be sharing some tips on how you can be impactful right where you are on each of these episodes. The last one is community. Now listen, community has a very special place in my heart, and I realize that throughout this journey, sis, I cannot do this by myself, right? So the way that I'm going to be sharing community here on this podcast is to celebrate people. I have been pulled, my heart has been pulled in the direction of really utilizing this platform to celebrate other people and the community that holds me accountable and the community of voices that are adding to my life in my personal experiences. So for the community segment, one of the things that we are going to do is we are going to highlight other podcasts, books, different segments and people so that you can get connected with them too. Because it's no fun if the homies can't have none. I want you to know my community as well so that you can maybe add that podcast, that book, or that person to someone that you are connected to. So that's what will be going on here at All Things Epic. I hope that this new format and this more holistic conversation truly does serve you. For those who are gonna continue to hang around from Hearts and Stripes, thank you so much. Thank you for being a part of that journey, which is what kicked everything off from Military Marriage Day. All Things Epic will be a part of the Military Marriage Day Network, where you can find other podcasts that are speaking into your relationship. So we're really excited about that. And for those who are continuing to listen, who were a part of the conversations specifically around events for the Epic Event Podcast, thank you for sticking around with us too. And I hope that you are excited about this bigger conversation that we're going to be having around your personal and professional. So until next time, I hope that you make it an epic day, and I cannot wait for you to join us for our official first episode on All Things Epic.
Thank you for listening to the All Things Epic podcast. If you like what you're hearing, drop a review or share with a friend. This has been a Bree Carroll Events podcast. For more, head to www.bcarrollevents.com/podcast.